Start. Welcome everyone to Tales and Friends. So, let me introduce you, Morgan,
Hi, Morgan Man.
Metalhead Pizza Guy,
Sup, dudes?
Fabu Fabi,
Hey.
and your host, Tails. All right. So before we start, there's gonna be some serious things. There's gonna be something serious during the podcast to tonight due to you're gonna get into it, but it's gonna be it's gonna have to deal with suicide. So just let you
Content
know,
warning.
yeah, content warning. Also before we go, we want to say that here in Tales of Friends, due to due to racial injustice that's happening right now and stuff, I want to say that that here in Tales and Friends, we never ever judge
Black
people.
Lives Matter, all caps are bastards. That's all I have to say on the issue.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter. So all we gotta say, Tales and Friends, that we support everyone, no matter their sex, race, gender,
Religion.
religious beliefs, social status, your sexuality,
Can
disability,
we?
etc. So basically, we hear everyone's all welcome. We don't tolerate discrimination. We never did and never will. So that's all we gotta say on
Cool.
this matter and all that. So everyone here is welcome, no matter who you are.
Yay.
No one's here is welcome. So Black Lives Matter. So that's all I gotta say on that
Okay,
situation.
fair enough.
That situation. So on today's podcast, for for wrestling, we're gonna talk about the June 3rd episode of AEW Dynamite.
Oh,
We're gonna
cool.
we're gonna talk about quick results for Double or Nothing.
Cool.
Quick results for NXT Takeover in Your House,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about the death of Hana Himari. Yeah, that's her name.
Kamari? Kamari?
Hamari.
Kamari? Kamari? I think so, yeah. I think it's like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Hamari.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for video games, we're gonna talk about the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox One game for June 2020, and we're gonna talk about the NeoGeo. I mean, not the NeoGeo. The Samurai
Sega Game Gear.
the Samurai Shodown NeoGeo collection, which I want to talk about, which I'm very excited for, and then and then the Game Gear Micro by Sega. It's like it's we're getting there, and then Augie's gonna talk about Dragon Ball Z Karkot.
Yep.
And then for the anime, we're all gonna have our first impressions on Blue Gender. So
Awesome.
all right.
Awesome.
So yeah. So before we start, I'm gonna give some quick results for
So
Double. We're gonna give some quick results for. We're gonna give the quick results from the two.
okay, quick results for Double or Nothing. Go.
All right. Man, you're very
Sorry.
impatient today, man.
Well, I mean, it's been a long week. Like I said, I'll explain off stream. Go.
All right.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of a match. I'm fucking.
All right. So for quick results. All right. In the buy-in, Best Friends defeated Fire to become #1 contenders for the AEW championships.
Okay.
Match was okay, you know. Then you have the newly debuted Brian Cage defeating Darby Allin, Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, Joey Janela, Scorpio Sky, Kid Sapien, and Frankie Kazarian and Luchasaurus for the Casino Ladder match for a future AEW championship, which Brian Cage won.
It's so stupid. I love it.
Yeah, Brian Cage won, which
the Casino Battle Royale match.
Yeah, they had to get a chip.
Wow.
It was a big chip. It was like a big chip. So
Okay, fair
and
enough.
then MJF beat Jungle Boy in a good ass match, was really good, which I recommend. Yep. And Cody defeated Lance Archer for the AEW TNT Championship, which was a decent match. And then
Cool.
Dustin Rhodes versus Shawn Spears was alright, but it was hilarious though. There was one thing I remember from that match was like where fucking Dustin Rhodes slap fucking Shawn Spears ass butt
Okay.
naked. It's hilarious. I just and then ha- Hakuro Shida defeated Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's Championship, which was actually a good match too, which was actually good.
Okay.
And then Jon Moxley defeated Brody Lee in a good match as well too for the AEW World Championship, which was actually good as well. And then for the match of the night, the Stadium Stampede match, which was so good, I recommend everyone to watch it.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. You can look for
It's
it.
a pay-per-view match.
It's a pay-per-view match, which the Elite versus the Inner Circle, which the Elite won, which was very good. It was in a football stadium. They were fighting all
Holy
over.
shit!
Yes, it was really good. It was really good. It was really good. It was way better than the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might not think so, Morgan, but until you see it, you will
Okay,
understand.
fair enough.
You will understand. So that was a good pay per view. I recommend you guys watch it. If you have ever had the chance to, I recommend you watch it. You're not gonna be disappointed.
Understood.
Understood.
Yeah.
And then for NXT for NXT Takeover in Your House. All right, so for the first match, Mia Kim, Sosuke Blackheart, and Tegan Mox defeat Kansas LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gomez in a six woman tag match, which was alright. Like, Finn Balor defeated Damian Priest. It was an okay match. Keith Lee defeated Johnny Gargano, which was for the NXT North American Champion, which was actually a good match. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. Adam Cole defeated Velveteen Dream for the NXT Championship, which was a backlot brawl, basically, like in a parking lot.
It was goofy. I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
I love goofy bullshit like that.
And Karen Cross defeated Tommaso Ciampa, which was good. And Lilo Shirai defeated Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. Which I'm happy that they took the belt off Charlotte. I'm happy.
Oh my god! Finally. We need someone new.
It's not as bad as So we'll have to talk about.
As long as Charlotte, as long as someone who wins it deserve it, as long as it's not Charlotte, I'm fine. I'm very happy.
Can I talk about this while we're here?
Sure, go ahead.
So I'm okay. So I hate long title reigns. I don't know why. I just learned that.
Same here.
Because it's not. I mean, especially long heel title reigns, because they just act like shitheads. And I understand. I'm gonna understand, that's why. Okay, so here's the thing. I know I'm supposed to hate them. I'm supposed to hate Charlotte for being a heel. I think I definitely know I'm supposed to hate Adam Cole. But there's a difference between Adam Cole heat, where he's just really good and being an asshole, and then Charlotte, who's just
wins too much.
She wins too much, and I think she's worse than Triple H.
Thank you.
Am I wrong on her being worse? Because at least Triple H atones for his sins, and by making. But I don't think Charlotte's ever gonna apologize for that. It's kind of one of the reasons I stopped watching NXT and just watch the pay-per-views now. I'm glad granted, I honestly, I'm so bad because I want to be a pro wrestler now. Just so I can tell, because I've heard there was this episode of WCW Nitro from late '99 to early 2000. It was in January or December, I can't remember. where Terry Funk calls Flair a horse-toothed, banana-nosed evil bastard. And I always wanted to use that against Charlotte to call her. It's not stupid, but I really like that. I really liked it because Charlotte has a banana nose. I know it's mean, but everyone else can't be thinking. Nobody else. There's at least one person that has to think that too in the planet Earth. Okay, she gets it from her father. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Let's go to start with Dynamite.
All right. So so next up we're gonna talk about the June 3rd episode of AEW Dynamite. So basically, for the first match, it was for the AEW Championships. I thought that match was like okay. I thought it could have been better though. Like, but I thought it was decent. Like, there were some cool spots. There were some cool things here and there. It's just didn't. I don't know. It's just something about that match. I feel like it could have been better though.
So this card, there are some things where there's this match. Probably if it wasn't for the fact that we're going over it, I will probably not. I will forget everything about this particular match. I'll remember nothing of this tomorrow. So I'm glad you're probably saying it's unforgettable, because I agree. I will remember none of this match. I don't even barely remember it now. So I watched the episode like 2 hours ago. How the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, so basically, there was parts where like Jimmy Havoc and freaking Kip Sabian had their number. There's one part where they tried to do the ranch to hit I think it was Hangman or Kenny Omega, but they couldn't do it. Even distractions from Family Four, they couldn't do it. So and you know Kenny and Hangman beat Kip Sabian, so retained their titles, beating Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc. So it was an okay match. I felt like it could have been better though. Like I don't know why. It just felt like
No, I
it could
can
have been better.
understand that.
Especially the talent they have. Like, but it's not. It wasn't bad. It's just it could have been a lot better. That's it.
You're right. I mean, that's a lot of matches, Omar. You gotta keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
All right. So I forgot who Brian Cage fought though, but it was a squash match.
It was a jobber. I honestly forgot the guy's name, but it was awesome. I absolutely loved this match.
Yeah.
Because it was just one man killing another man for my enjoyment, and I was fine with that.
Was Taz at ringside?
Oh yeah,
yes,
Taz.
He
yeah.
was.
After that, Taz did a good ass promo, calling out Jon Moxley and shit.
Wait, man, I think like Taz is like bringing back like his old Sug persona. Like you know how like back in WWE when he was choking out Jerry Lawler and stuff like that. When he was like, they said, "I'll choke you out," and so like, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really. Yeah. It was a really good promo from Taz.
I absolutely love this promo.
And then Jon Moxley had a good promo too. Like he was, like he didn't care. He said, you know what? Like he didn't care. Like he will fight. Like he was just be ready to fight anyone whenever he can. Like he did a good promo as well. So it was really a good promo from both Taz and Jon Moxley. I think the Taz and Brian Cage actually works very well. I think it worked very well for both of them. So
nice.
And then there was a Lance Archer segment too, where he was like mad after he lost, to Cody and all that and shit. He beat up like a random person. He beat up like a random person and shit and all that. It was really good. And there was like another segment with Private Party and Matt Hardy. It was a funny segment and then supposedly they call it Hardy Party or something like that. You're gonna call
who were those black guys anyway? No, they're wrestlers, but who are they?
They're Private Party. They're called Private Party.
Oh, that's their name. I thought you were talking.
And supposedly at the end of the segment, Zamet Guevara came in with with the little scooter and the leg and all that, and Hardy was like, he says
Sammy.
respect. He says respect, like he's. And Zamet Guevara was looking like, what?
I love this. I love this show.
All right, so and then they announced Fighter Fest for July 1st and 8th. They're on a
Nice.
Wednesday.
Dang.
That's a 2-week thing. Over the week thing. Why? Well, my question is
I know they tried to do this with WrestleMania, but now AEW is trying to do this with
but at least
Fest.
it's giving us a space to watch.
It's gonna be for like a regular AEW Dynamite. It's gonna be on a Wednesday, so it's gonna be a regular.
Really?
Yeah.
But it could be worse.
Well, it's just that due to the whole thing, of course, they couldn't do.
Yeah, and I kind of heard that AEW wants to bring back the Starcade name for one of their events. You know?
We'll see, because you know we have to face legal issues with WWE because they own WCW.
Yeah.
So yeah. So.
Well,
all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So also we had like a good decent match from Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. You know, it's like Sammy when Chris Jericho was coming, Sammy Guevara was singing Judas and stuff, which was hilarious.
Oh my god!
Love that.
He can't even sing. Oh my god!
That's the whole point.
That's the point. I love Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh my god!
That's the whole point.
He can't even sing. He can't even sing that shit. Oh my god! I was cracking. I was laughing my ass off. Oh my god!
Yeah. All right. So basically in the match, so basically in the match there was some cool ass shit, like there was where Coco Vanna did a moonsault on both Chris and Jake Hager. And Jake Hager did interfere by throwing Coco Vanna over the fucking turnbuckle and shit, which was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, supposedly like Chris Jericho was taking over the match, Coco Vanna came back, everything, and how and how it ended was like Coco Vanna was like going straight to the corner at the turnbuckle, and then Chris Jericho did the what's it called, the Judas effect? Yeah. The Judas effect,
that the little elbow move
yeah,
that
the
he
Judas
does.
effect, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho wins. Chris Jericho was calling out Mike Tyson out for a while, like, 'cause you know the beef they have and all that.
Oh yeah, I remember that beef they had back in 2009, where Mike Tyson actually knocked Chris Jericho out, and there was all
only in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
only in wrestling.
He was trying to scam that he wasn't a part of D-Generation X, but he took off his shirt or whatever and he popped Chris Jericho right in the mouth or some shit. So that would have been great.
Yes, that was actually good. And then supposedly instead of Mike Tyson came out, it was Orange Cassidy who comes out. There was one funny part where just Orange Cassidy just put Chris Jericho's hands in the fucking on his fucking in his own pockets. Like, that was hilarious. And then they tried to attack Orange Cassidy, but Orange Cassidy just ran.
Oh my god!
That's the best friends, and that was hilarious. That was actually
people want violence.
All right, so the next one is Britt Baker's segment, which was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Did you saw the Britt Baker segment, Morgan?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
It was hilarious. Like, she was like on the wheelchair trying to,
recover.
Yeah, and supposedly she couldn't do it, so he just. And then and I saw Tony Schiavone in one of them too around the end and all that, which was hilarious.
Wow.
Yes. Like, she was like, it was very hilarious, like in the wheelchair and all that. It was funny. It was really funny. All right. So our next match is Nyla Rose versus Big Swole. That was actually a good match. That was actually a good women's match. Not gonna lie to you, that was actually a good women's match. There was some good back and forth action. Swole tried so hard to win. I felt like Swole had a chance to win. And but Nyla Rose beat Big Swole with a power bomb, which was actually a spine buster. Never mind, it was a spine buster, and Yeah, and it was a good match. It was a good match. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good match. It was a good women's match. Like it's just it was a good women's match. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah,
Yeah.
Big Swole could be a star too. Like I'm not. She's good. Like she has a good gimmick. She's very athletic. So after the match, Tony Schiavone, interviews Big Swole, but Britt Baker, interfered, and then she like because Britt Baker was like sitting on a little golf cart. I remember correctly. It was a fucking golf
Yeah.
cart and shit. It was a golf cart, and then she was like trying to get into like her face and all that, and then Big Swole like trying to hit her with a chair, and then they just the golf cart just backed off and just ran away. So all right, so and our next one is the interview with FTR, which formerly known as the Revival.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically their interview talking about like same old shit, like like who you want to face, like who you want to
Right.
face and all that, and then all of a sudden, after that, the blade and the butcher and the blade invaded the interview and stuff and all that. They were having like a huge huge else fight and all that, and then after that, there was a backstage segment with after that, T, after that there was a backstage segment with Colt Cabana, and Brody Lee just came in interested, just give him a mask to Colt Cabana, like trying to recruit people for the Dark Order.
Yeah.
All right, now for a good match. Like not for a good match. The TNT Championship, Cody versus Jungle Boy. This match was good.
I like this match.
This match was good. This match was good. It started out with Cody and Jungle Boy doing some chain wrestling. Jungle Boy did a Hurricanrana, and there was one where Jungle Boy tried to jump, but Cody reversed it with a freak in the air to a power slam. Like there was a whole bunch of shit. Like there was a whole bunch of good shit. There was one where there was
Uh-huh.
there was like one where Cody was trying to do was trying to do like a double air kick, like in the air, but missed. And then Jungle Boy did a tornado TDT, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
there was one part where Cody bleeded outside the ring and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was about to attack Jungle Boy in the barricade and stuff, and like he just bleeded and stuff, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so and around the end, like around the end though, Cody Rhodes did a sick ass twister Rhodes, one of the best twister Rhodes I ever seen. That was a sick ass twister Rhodes that Cody Rhodes did. Cody did.
Yeah.
That was sick. I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking good. That was like the best. That was the best twister Rhodes I ever seen, man. On Jungle Boy,
Damn.
it was actually good. It was
Nice.
yes, it was actually really good. It was actually really good, and so Cody wins 1, 2, 3, retains the TNT Championship. Both of them shake hands, and that was the end of the episode. You know, overall, I thought it was a good episode. It was a good episode. Not bad. You know,
Cool.
I'll give it like
I liked it, but
I'll
like I
give it.
said, I had a rough day, so I didn't really get to make notes.
So
Or luck.
it was actually a good episode. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually a good episode. Like way better what Raw and SmackDown puts on every week. I'll give it like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it like
Yeah.
three, like give it like three, like I think like three. Three should be good. 3 stars should be good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It was good. It was fun, enjoyable, some fun matches.
Yeah.
It was it was actually good. I'm not gonna lie. So all right. So let's see here. Um, our our next thing we're gonna talk about is let's see oh yeah, I remember it was Hannah Well, we're gonna talk about.
And
Yeah, we're gonna. This is gonna be very
there's
serious.
content warning.
There's a content where we're gonna talk about. It's we're gonna talk about Hana Kimura. Oh, Kimura.
Okay.
Yeah, Hana Kimura.
A
Yeah.
Japanese wrestler committed suicide 2 weeks
Due,
ago.
due,
Yeah,
due to
it was on the
cyberbullying.
same week when Shad Gaskar passed away. You know, around
Which is really sad.
which is really sad. You know, and the world and it did and AEW Dynamite did give tribute to both wrestlers.
That's good.
Yeah, she was like it's just that she died from cyberbullying, like
Oh shit!
from fans. You know, it's
Yeah.
just she, she just passed away. You know, it's really sad. Cannot I cannot complete. She died at age 22. I think it was 22, right?
Damn, that's 23 actually.
So,
She died at 22.
so
Damn.
that's still young.
That is still young, yeah. And they say she was actually really good. I have not seen any of her matches though, but she was from the part of the Stardom,
Mm-hmm.
part of the promotion Stardom in Japan and all that.
Yep.
She was,
Hmm.
yeah. It just feels really bad. It's just that I'm gonna go over her, her accomplishments. She was the
Hmm.
dramatic Dream Team, the Iron Man Heavy Metal Championship. She won it one time. JWP Yoshi Porasu. That's the that's the alright. So she was princess. She won the Princess of Pro Wrestling Championship one time. JWP Junior Championship one time, and the JWP Junior Title Tournament in 2016, and Princess of Pro Wrestling Tournament in 2016. She was Pro Wrestling Illustrated. She was ranked 60 of the top 100 females in the in the PWI. That means she was ranked 61 in 2018, and then 2019 she was ranked 61. And then World Wonder Ring Stardom. She won the Artist of the Stardom Championship 2 times with
Damn.
Wow.
Jungle Kara and Konami, and then Sakshu, and so basically Goddess of the Stardom Championship one time with 5-star GP. She won in 2019. Best Tag Team Award 2017 with Karakasu, and then Fighting Spirit Award 2019. So basically, she was. I bet you like she would become big. She probably would have become big at age 22.
Yeah.
She could have been up there. It's just really sad that she has to go. I, for one, like I'm not gonna get into what I'm gonna say right now, but I have dealt with depression a lot of times. I'm not gonna tell you. I dealt with it before, and I understand what she went through, and it's just it's very hard. It's very hard to see a person younger than me dying.
Right.
It's just very sad. It's just it's just I don't know
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I could say. Like it's just my condolences to her and to her family and to her
Oh
friends.
my.
Yes, it's just it's very sad. So all I can say is rest in peace, to her, man. It's just really sad that it had to happen on the same week as Chad Gaspard. It really,
Oh my
Right.
god.
yeah. So it really sad. So, one thing I'm gonna say:
Mm-hmm.
if you need help, you're not alone.
Hmm.
Yeah, you have your friends with you, man.
You
You got
have
your friends. You
everyone.
got your family.
Yeah, we have the suicide
Mm-hmm.
hotline too as well. We have friends and
Mm-hmm.
family. Just because you think no one cares about you or treating you like shit doesn't mean there's someone who cares. There's always someone who's gonna
Right.
care. Whether you know them or not, there's always gonna be someone who cares. You know, it's just I'm just letting you know, like there's always someone who cares for you, and all I can say is, you know, if you know anyone who needs help, or you need help, or need anyone else, please look for help. Please, there's a lot of services that do with mental health and all that, and that's it basically. I don't know how to I don't know how to I put it, but that's the best thing I can say right now. Is just, you're not alone. Everyone who's suffering, you're not alone. We're all, like, cause I'm like, we're not alone. So basically, that's all I can say. So now
Yeah.
onward to our video game session. All right.
Maybe you can come back now.
All right.
All right. So all right. So we're gonna so 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 let's talk about the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox One games for the Xbox One's game with gold for this month. All right. So for PlayStation Plus, we got Call of Duty World War II, which was released a week before which was released like a week before, before when they usually release PlayStation Plus games. And then you got Star Wars Battlefront 2.
The dice one?
Yeah, the dice one.
Oh, I like that one. I don't know why it's bad, but I like it.
It's just yeah. So basically, I feel like for PlayStation Plus, I feel like it was it was decent. It was decent. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think it's good considering all the fans of Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Yeah. So, and the good thing is, and thank God I never spent $60 on the launch of Battlefront 2. Good thing I never spent
I
it.
only spent like $10, I think, on it, and I'm happy about that.
Yes, because at $60 it was not worth it, and it was dealing with a whole bunch of issues when it first came out, especially with
It's true.
the loot boxes.
Well, I mean, the good news is that everything you can purchase everything within game money and cosmetic.
Yeah, yeah, because at least they fixed that, but I think it was a little too late already as it is.
Wait, is it Call of Duty that does loot boxes, or is it
No,
Battlefront?
Battlefront.
Battlefront,
Yeah,
yeah.
EA. I mean, Call of Duty also does it, but not only for cosmetics and not for fucking weapons.
Yeah, that's how
Or
it should be.
characters.
That's how it should be, only for cosmetics.
Wait, really? For weapons?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yikes.
It's very yikes. And also for special characters, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I'm playing a video game. I'm sorry. I'm just watching these fatalities and they're terrifying. They're really bad.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so basically, I thought it was decent. So onward to our Xbox games with gold. Supposedly, you get Destroy All Humans, which is basically, humans destroying humans, which is going to be for the Xbox 360.
It's a good Xbox game.
Yeah, it's going to be on Xbox 360 from June 16th to the 30th. And then you got a Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, which I played, which was actually good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that because
yeah,
I'm gonna
it takes place. It takes place after what was the last game? It was I know I beat that one. I beat Half Genie. I know I beat the I think the DS. It was a Shantae. It was the second Shantae game. The second release of the second game of Shantae. Which originally was on a DSi, but then it go into other consoles later on.
I hated the DSi. It made no sense.
Really? I've never had the DSi.
It's so bad because for a while they were making.
My friend told me about the DSi. It is so bad. Oh my gosh. No, the worst of them. There's actually a console worse than the DSi. Actually,
Are we
the
talking?
The Wii U, actually, it's way worse than the
I
DS.
like the Wii U.
I like
What?
I like the Wii U. It's not. It's,
It's actually
I mean, out of all the like big consoles that Nintendo has, the Wii U would be the worst.
no,
But
there's
like,
Thank
worse.
you.
I think
Virtual Boy.
if you
oh
count,
yeah, you're right. Never mind.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
But
I
like,
didn't think I didn't think the Wii U was actually that bad of a console. It's just
yeah,
that
I
the
love the Wii U. I love the game.
it's just that the problem is though
it just had a lot of problems.
it had a lot of problems with no
surprisingly, people didn't. I like there. It was so easy. I thought it was going to be really hard to get a Wii. Surprise, surprise! It was not hard to get a Wii U at all.
no it's not
It's because the distancing was bad, and then there weren't any really good games that were like specifically for the Wii U, and it was just I don't know, it was a mess.
Yeah.
and then no third party support, not a lot of third party support, which
It
makes
wasn't as bad as the Saturn, though.
wasn't a bad thing, but it's still a good console for what it is. It's just
I liked it, yeah. And
yeah, I
plus, you
like
could play Wii games on your screen. It was actually kind of a cool thing.
yes, that was actually a really cool thing. It's just
So you can have a portable screen for your Wii games out in the house, so when nobody doesn't have to watch, nobody has to actually when someone wants a TV. But yeah, it was a mess for a while.
yeah, so it's not like a bad console. It was just people shit on it because it's. I feel like what happened was it's because it's another Wii and stuff and all that, and
Yeah, that was a bad name for it. But
Yeah.
it was another Wii, and people, people were getting out of the Wii phase. They already got out
yeah,
of the Wii phase out of that time by now. So yeah, so it was good. It was actually a good system. It's just didn't do well. It's just
Is there
right.
any other Xbox Gold games?
all right. So Xbox Gold games. There's more. I know that for sure. There's more. I know the story. Oh, Shin Mora is gonna be it's an Xbox 360 game that's gonna be available on June 16th to the 30th. It's an old school. It's like an old school. Um side scrolling shoot 'em up basically.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
I like those.
and then Coffee Talk, which is an Xbox One game that's available from June 16th to July 15th. Which basically you talk to people. You're a barista. You talk to people. It's a game where you just talk to people. Barista.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's just like a conversation game.
yeah, like that. Yeah.
It could be worse. It could be like I've seen some weird games. Like
But it has some good. It has some. It just has some interesting narrative. So, but usually like the weird games you think are not gonna be good, but they actually are. So
you're
it
right.
could be one of them. So it could be one of them. So yeah. So basically, it was
And I'm
yeah.
dead.
So basically, overall, it was yeah. I think it's fine. The Xbox Live game with gold. I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it was good.
It looks decent. Like it looks decent.
Yeah.
Like you have to destroy all humans, which I
Oh,
think is gonna get a remake, right?
I think it's getting I don't know if it's getting a reboot or a sequel. I thought it was getting a reboot, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
I feel a remake. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, and then Ashante
Dude,
is
there's
good.
so
And
many games I want to try.
Ashante is good. So I recommend I get it. Ashante is a good platformer. So I recommend those two games.
what genre is that game, man?
It's
Ashante a 2D platformer. Think of it
Oh,
Think of it as like like platformers like Mario, Sonic, or whatever.
oh, so it's like a Nintendo game, right?
Yeah, it feels like a Nintendo game. Yeah,
Oh, all right, all
yeah.
right.
cool.
It
Yeah.
feels like a Nintendo game, but it's actually a platformer, just 2D platform, which is actually good. I recommend that. I played.
Oh my!
All right, so and onwards to let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the Game Gear Micro. Here's here's my thoughts
I,
on it. So
Well, first of all, I don't know what that is, so if you can
okay. So
explain it.
let me explain the Game Gear. It's like a Sega. It's like the Sega's answer to the Game Boy at the time. It had a color screen. It was 8-bit. The only thing that came close to it outside of the Game Boy was the Atari Lynx. And that thing kind of was terrible. And the reason I remember it is because the only person I knew who actually had a Game Gear was my cousin Scott. And it was so bad. It was kind of okay, but some of the games were so bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
It's just
It
that
had a weird port.
All right, so
It had a weird port of Sonic 2 where you only had Sonic.
Oh, so it's one of those.
Yeah, it's one
it's
of
like
those.
big and blocky. It's big. Well,
but there's worse ports of Sonic, to be fair.
Yeah. But let me talk to you about my. Well, there's 4 colors for it. There's black, blue, yellow, and red.
Is there games for it?
Yeah, it's like my gripe with the well they each cost like $50 US supposedly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Each one. And you know what my gripe?
So what's the gripe about?
All right, my gripe for it is that each different color has you don't have all the same games.
Yikes! Okay.
They only have 4 games, but they're all different. They're all different games.
Or so you have to get like each different one.
All 4 of them.
Yeah, so basically, if you basically want all the games, you're gonna have to buy all 4 different colors.
I could just buy a guitar or a rock band thing if I really wanted to do that.
It's just that it's not that it's a bad idea, just that it's poorly executed.
But why don't you make the games cartridge based? Why don't you? Makes it so much easier.
It's small too. The game it's like two.
But like the fact that you have to get like the different games in different
in different consoles really bothers me.
You gotta get different colors. So basically, let me tell you what. All right, so the black one comes with Sonic the Hedgehog, Puyo Puyo 2, Outrun, and Royal Stone. So those are the 4 games that are on the black one. All right.
What about the other color?
All right, so the blue one has Sonic Chaos, Gunstar Heroes, Surviving Tail, and Baku Baku Animal.
So, are these? My question is, if Gunstar's Heroes is on there, are they actual Game Gear games?
Yes.
Or they?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is Gunstar? No, but I was asking you because why would anyone want to buy a Game Gear for Gunstar Heroes when you can just get the console version? Like seriously. That's my problem. Gunstar Heroes is it's like a co-op game. Why would you want to get the fucking Game Gear? That's only, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so that's on the blue one, and then the yellow micro has Shining Force Gaiden. Shining Force Gaiden, Esse Hashu no Kahi, which basically, and then another Shiny Force, sort of Jahaya, and another Shiny Force Gaiden Final Conflict. Then Nasu Koyo Aku no sorry if my pronunciation is bad. And then for the red one has Revelations, the Demon Slayer, Magi Tensai Gaiden Last Libel Special.
The most are lot of Japanese games we're getting.
Yeah, and the GG Shinobi and Columns.
Here's the problem. I could buy like an actual PS Vita for this shit.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, it's just that the problem is though, if you included all the games and just choose your colors, that would have been fine. That would have been just fine.
I know.
And it does come with like a little microfying glass and stuff and all that, where you could use. It comes with like you could charge it over USB, but it could also run off like 2 AAA batteries and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
You have like a little a microfying thing where you can see, because since it's small.
Yeah.
So it's 4,098 yen, which is like $50.
Oh, so it's a Japanese thing.
Yeah,
but my getting a US release.
Yeah, but my gripe with it is like, why don't you just put all the games in? I know you could do that. There's no fucking way.
But
there's no fucking way you cannot put 16 games in one.
Oh, it's Sega.
I don't know why. It's just the only way you could play all the games is just if you fucking.
I get that it's Sega.
I
They
know.
always do this.
I just don't know. It's just
They always find a way to ruin things.
Well, I
I'm
mean, it's
kidding.
worse. It's worse than Cap. I mean, it's not as bad as Capcom ruining my or Konami.
Konami ruined shit.
Yeah, I hate that Konami is doing gambling games now. Granted, I love the Fortune Cup game, but you it's so bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, let's
So
keep
yeah.
going.
So it's just I don't know. Poor
Hey,
execution.
I could literally buy some cool shit for $200. Like
Yeah,
I
I
might
could.
go if I had $200, I'd buy a fucking a new guitar, actual guitar, not a bass, like electric, so I can
Yeah,
do
I
some
feel
more,
like
learn that more.
I I feel like if you want it, I guess you could get all for it. But I'm not here to tell you how you spend your money or anything. But that was just poorly executed. Poorly executed.
I
In
know,
my
I
opinion,
know.
it's just poorly executed. It's just
That's
It
Yeah.
it kind of
the
reminds me of games that give you like half the game and then they give you the rest as DLC. And it's kind
Well,
of
I
like,
mean, it reminds
no.
me of Pokemon, but or Skylanders. Skylanders was the worst. I love Skylanders. I still hated the idea of buying the toys, especially when they were like $14 a pop.
Yeah, I get you.
But there are, to be fair, at least with Starlink, which is disorienting. By the way, I played it. It's fun when you're on the planet, but it's very disorienting when you're in space, which is kind of sad. That game's fun, but it also has you can buy the DLC on the Xbox Live, which makes it so much easier. But okay,
yeah.
what's
So
the next piece of news anyway? Ooh, rank up, nice.
all right. So do you want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot?
Kakarot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, my first experience for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, basically revolves around the actual story of Dragon Ball Z, the actual anime or the actual manga. So basically, you fight like the usual. You fight the Saiyans, like Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta. Then you go on to the Frieza saga, where you fight like the Ginyu Wars and Frieza and stuff like that. And like then you go on to the Android saga, which you fight the Android 19, Android 20, Android 18, Android 16, 17, 18, and Cell. Then you go on to the Boo saga where you fight Fat Boo and Kid Boo and Super Boo and all that stuff. But basically,
Cool.
yeah. So yeah, this game revolves around like the actual manga or the actual series of Dragon Ball Z.
How does it play?
Wait, what?
How does it actually play? Does it play like an adventure game?
Yeah, kind of like it's more like an open world game. Like you talk to like civilizations, you fly around and stuff. But there is a twist to it. The boss fights are really, really hard. Like I'm on Reddit, and like at first, I mean, like he's easy when you fight alongside Piccolo. But when Piccolo charges for the special Beankin, oh my god, he will kick your ass in that game. I have tried
Wow.
so many times to beat Raditz, but when he goes on fucking rage mode, when he goes like in fucking red, he charges at you and he kicks your ass literally without giving you any mercy. If any of you out there, give me a place or like any of you out there know where I can defeat Raditz, hit me up on Facebook or send me a YouTube video on how to defeat him. So yeah, so I'm stuck on that shit, you know.
So,
How far is this? Like the first part of the game? Or are you playing through the Dragon Ball stuff too?
No, this actually focuses more on like the Dragon Ball Z stuff. It's not like the GT series or the
it's
Dragon.
like the beginning where like Piccolo's kind of like still the bad guy, but like he's becoming like a good guy.
Yeah,
And there's Raditz and like Nappa. Like, well, Raditz is there first, and then Nappa and Vegeta come in later.
yeah, yeah. I
But
think Fabian knows about.
well, I don't know it. I just know the fact of the series because I watched the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
so you
considering most Dragon Ball games, what do you rate this game? Because depending on most Dragon Ball Z games, usually they go back and forth between really good or really bad.
Yeah,
I
it's a crapshoot with
I
Dragon Ball Z games. Trust me on that.
I
Can I ask a question?
sure, go ahead.
Did anyone actually play Dragon Ball Burst Limit?
I haven't, but
Yeah.
I heard it was kind of iffy.
Oh my god, that game was terrible. That game, oh my god. That
I
game was
like,
terrible.
how come? Was it like
Oh my
was it okay? So then does it remind you of Naruto: The Broken Bond in 360, or has anyone actually played that, or is that just me?
I
That
think that
game.
was just you. I
Oh
think
my god, that game was by Ubisoft.
oh my god.
I never thought I'd see an anime game by Ubisoft of all people. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
They made an adventure game. It's so weird. Okay, keep going, Augie.
Yeah.
So how do you feel
So
about the game?
for I feel like I mean like it's good, but in order I think the developers made it hard just so you get like excited, just like Goku is. They want you to feel like to have the whole Goku experience. And here's the fucked up part. There's no difficulty level. So in order to make a Dragon Ball Z game that's actually, you know, giving you the whole Goku experience, they made it no difficulty level, all hard. In order for you to get this, you have to like,
Wait, so it's all one difficulty?
yeah,
Well, isn't it an RPG wise?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even other RPGs have a new game plus and stuff. Unless we're
like
missing that.
yeah, like like Phantom Pain. That's our RPG. Yeah,
Is it?
Phantom
Eh,
Pain, that's not RPG.
that's the
really?
stealth game.
That's
That's a
Oh
stealth
yeah,
game.
that's not RPG.
yeah.
Okay.
RPG is like Pokemon, Final Fantasy.
Oh,
No. Here's the thing: if you can do RPG or action RPG. There's two. There's real time, turn based and stuff. There's so many varying degrees. You can't really say there's an RPG. You know what I
Because
mean?
you got the action RPGs like Tales of Symphonia, and
Stuff like that.
yes, and yeah. So
Oh.
so I think for me, Augie's problem is he has to level up, or he's doing something that he
He's doing wrong.
I think you just have to grind in the game.
like
But
how?
by leveling up.
Because from what I know is that there's multiple enemies that you can like defeat. I
Oh
don't know. I've
yeah,
never played it.
like there's like these little robot dudes that actually represent the Red River. Those guys are really easy to like fight and stuff like that. Because yeah, and the one thing I have noticed is that the one mistake I did is that I've been using the Kamehameha too much. I think that's why I have not been able to defeat Reds because like I've been using the
Your
Kamehameha.
Kai.
Yeah, the Kamehameha something like that.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think the best way, when he's like in rage mode, or if he's like doing his double Sunday attack, the best thing for you to do is to teleport it and avoid him. And when he goes in rage mode, just like try to avoid him. Wait till his rage mode quits and stuff like that. So yeah. So just
That's a good idea.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
so-
also attack and attack him when he's wounded. So yeah.
What
Okay.
I find interesting is that this game is mostly based on Dragon Ball Z, and like I hear that they're coming up with Dragon Ball Super DLC, so that would be interesting.
Oh my gosh, yes, that'd be cool.
It would be.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So you're done, Augie?
Yep.
All right.
I still have the blue gender thing.
We're not
So-
done with the video games yet. Not done
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
not
know
done.
that. My bad. Go ahead.
All right,
go ahead.
so
Go
I was
ahead.
saving it for last because this is something I'm really excited for. It's the Samurai Shodown NeoGeo collection. It's coming out. Well, it's coming out tomorrow, and it's gonna be Well, let me hear this. It's coming out like tomorrow, and then next week it's gonna come out on Steam, I think, and then let me check the release dates though. But let me tell you why I'm excited for it.
Why?
All right, so what the Neo Geo collection? It has Samurai Showdown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 special, and then the unreleased Samurai Showdown 5 Perfect, an unreleased Samurai Showdown game.
That's cool.
That's a lot of games.
Yes.
Well, I
Damn.
mean,
Well, I mean, for a collection, I'm just saying it's
And
a
the
lot.
unreleased,
yeah. So it's and like I love 2 especially. 2's my favorite one.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's so far like it has Samurai Showdown 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 special, and 5 perfect previously unreleased and stuff. It's just really, and there's also online play too as well with it, and it comes with like galleries, and
Yeah.
all that good stuff, training mode and all that. And it just makes me happy, like and the good thing is though about it, like I know some people will hate this though, but it's gonna be free on the Epic Store tomorrow,
I
July 18th.
love that. I love that. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, free,
Awesome. I'll have the
and it's gonna be on PS4 and
Xbox One.
X. I think it's gonna be on Xbox One, not that I remember. It's gonna be on Nintendo Switch though. Like it's just that like like it's it's gonna well the original price is like $40. So basically, if you buy it on like on an Epic Game Store, you get it for free for the first week.
Dang.
So
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
you know me, and especially since I like Samurai Showdown. Samurai Showdown is actually a good fighting game, and plus you got the unreleased. The unreleased. It's just that some people hate the Epic Store because it's the Epic Store. It's just. And some people say I'd rather spend $40 on Steam. That's what I saw on Twitter and all that. On
Yeah.
next week and all that, or on the PS4, but I'm getting it on the Epic Store, like yeah. So the PS4 is coming out July 28th.
Dang.
So is the Nintendo Switch. So
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
so it's so and for the Epic Store is coming out tomorrow, which is completely free, like between June 11th to June 18th, and then the Steam version is gonna come out on June 18th, and tomorrow June 11th is gonna come out for free, but it's gonna be
Cool.
$40, so it's $39.99.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so
That's a good price for a lot of games, to be honest.
Right.
especially an unreleased Samurai Showdown. Think about it. I never even heard about an unreleased Samurai Showdown, so it's just really cool. Like
Right.
I really want to
Excited for it.
see what Samurai Showdown 5 Perfect is. I want to see how.
Are you getting it tomorrow?
Well, duh.
It's free.
It's free. Like it's free. Like I know some people.
Oh yeah.
And some people.
Dumb.
It's free. Yeah, of course. Like I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not spending $40.
That's fucked up, man. That's that's a fucked up price for a game.
What do you mean?
You know? Well, you're not spending. You would rather get it for free, won't you?
Yeah, but like yeah. If it's.
I mean,
it's just that I'm not spending money right now. It's just because it's gonna
yeah,
be free.
because of
Like
the fucking.
it's free for
Yeah.
1 week, so you might as well take advantage of it. Like it's just.
Yeah, I mean, just take advantage of it and spend. I mean, go ape shit on it. You know what I mean? It's better
Yeah.
you get it free to spend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's
Yeah.
free. Like I'm very excited to see how Samurai Shodown 5
Wait.
Perfect is gonna be like.
Wait,
'cause that's
is it
gonna
for PS? It's for PS4, right?
Yeah, which is gonna come out July 28th. So it's the Switch version, but you're gonna have to pay money for it because it's $40.
Oh shit!
But
No, thank you. No, thank you. But what?
But
well,
it's if you.
it depends what you like, Augie. So I wouldn't.
Yeah. I
Depends
mean,
what you like,
yeah.
Augie. Like, well, it's free for 1 week, so don't think it's gonna be free forever. Like, don't think it'll be free. Don't think
I mean, it's gonna be free for the free people for forever for the people who get it, but not for only for a temporary time.
only for a temporary time. So
Yeah.
I recommend everyone to get it. Like I know nobody likes the Epic Store, but
I love the Epic Store. What are you talking about?
no, there's
What's
people that don't like the Epic Store still. But look, I understand, but at the
what
same
is the
time,
Epic Store? Anyway?
It's like Epic Games version of the Steam Store. Puts
Yeah.
free games out every 2 weeks.
Mm.
It's actually kind of cool.
hmm
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So I can't wait to see how
Yeah.
Samurai Shodown 5 Perfect is gonna be like. It's really interesting because I don't know if I heard about that or not. Have you heard about unreleased Samurai Shodown 5?
No.
Me neither. Like,
Granted, we were pretty young, but when it first came, before we weren't even born when the first Samurai Showdown even came out. So how are we supposed to tell?
I never heard about it. Like, it's unreleased. Like,
Yes,
were they hiding it? Well,
I mean they probably never got released due to like the maybe it's because SNK almost went bankrupt at one time.
hmm
So that might have to do with it.
Maybe you didn't hear it because it was unreleased.
Maybe that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I will love to see that, but overall,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty nice.
So all right. So let's get on with our anime section now.
All right. Alrighty.
All right. So Augie, can you tell us about Blue Gender?
All right. So this anime, Yuji Kaido, the main character, along with many others who were placed in a sleep treatment facility in the year 2009 to give science time to develop a cure for a strange new disease, but something has gone terribly wrong. It is now 2031. Mankind is under siege and losing to a horrifying threat, the Blue. And the Blue are evolving. A team of military elite arrive. They have one mission: to recover the sleepers and bring them to an advanced base ordering the planet, a space station called Second Earth. So yeah, so basically this anime is really good, and this guy named Yuji Kaido trying to find help to recover. So like this guy Yuji Kaido, he runs to like these bugs that look very similar to like Devil May Cry. I don't know if any of you have played that game.
Yeah. So basically, so basically, they're like insect. They're like insects
Bugs.
that were developed by the government and all that, but it went horribly wrong
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that shit, and supposedly like Yuji like he like got frozen and he got frozen in a sleep chamber, like a little sleep chamber, like
You
it's
know,
because of because of a disease that they're trying to find a cure for. You didn't say what
Yeah.
disease it was though, but
It was the
Well, the
Blue
thing is-
actually. The Blue.
Oh, the blue?
Yeah.
Oh,
what-
okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I didn't get that far. Because from where I was, it was a disease that they didn't know of yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess in the future they found out about it.
Yeah.
wow.
yeah. So basically, he was asleep for like 22 years. So like basically from like
2009 to
2009 to 2031. Yeah. Yeah, he said he was asleep, and supposedly like he was like, yeah, it's like so basically all the other sleepers that were with him were dead.
Yeah, they were
Wow.
killed by
Yeah,
the Blue.
Yeah.
they
were
were
killed by the
placed
Blue.
into these big ass boogers.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
oh
just
my
like
gosh.
Alien, where they were.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of that anime? Was it good?
I was fine with it. I'm not gonna watch it every so often. I might try to finish it once, but I'm not sure. I don't really care for it right now. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It's not my taste, but I thought it was something like I could just watch and it'll be fine. Like it's not
Yeah.
something that I'm like, oh, like I hate. I just really like it's not
Yeah.
my taste, but I'd watch it.
I think
Yeah, I know.
I think it's
Yeah.
good. I think it's good. I feel like in a more later episode, that's where shit's gonna get even better.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
and besides, keep an eye out for because the collection I have, it also comes with the movie Blue Gender, The Warriors, and I think that's the conclusion of where they finally find the cure. So yeah,
I think
Oh,
that's the
okay.
movie. Yeah. I think.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. That
we'll
they,
see. We'll see.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see. But it's just like.
Well,
Hmm.
the blues mouths kind of look like booty holes. If you guys
Yeah,
ever saw
Oh.
that.
yeah,
The
yeah.
little pink holes, and I was like, okay.
What? The, yeah,
This.
those. Oh my gosh, those little insect things. Oh my god, those were creepy as freak. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, I think it's a good anime. It's just I gotta.
Thank you.
I think.
It was fine. It was good, but it's not my cup of tea. It was really
Yeah. I
weird.
think.
It's all right. It's all right, man. It's okay.
I
It's all
think.
right. No,
I think. I think.
not all of us like.
I think.
Not
I
all
get
of
it.
us. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
I think it's a good anime. It's just. I'll see if I could try to finish it or not. It's just right now I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see. I'll try to finish it or not. Just see
All right.
how things go.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just
So
man.
like.
I can say this. I do not want to be in Yuji's shoes, man, right now, because
Oh my
Nobody
gosh.
wants to be.
no.
Imagine being asleep for
Imagine.
like 20 something years.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Oh my god, that would be
And then
terrible.
everyone you basically know is basically gone.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically, the next 22 years. And
you
yeah,
know,
it's very. Imagine that. Like I don't know what I would do around that time.
you know what we should play. You know what Blue Gender the idea reminds me of? Earth Defense Force. We should play that one day. The
Yeah.
one on PS3. It's so stupid. I love it.
You know
Yeah.
what it reminded me of though?
What did it
What?
remind you?
The movie Killer Clowns from Space.
Oh my god!
Cause
I re-
cause cause the thing is the clowns would wrap the people in like cotton candy and shit,
What the
and
fuck?
like and if you dig deep you can see their faces in them,
Oh
and
my
so
god.
when the insects would wrap them up, I just kind of figured like that was like it, except without the cotton candy.
Mhm.
So I was just like, oh, because
Oh
they
my
ate the
yeah.
people too. So I was just
Oh
like,
my
oh.
god.
So
Oh my god.
I
That
was like,
was
oh,
crazy
that's
shit,
Killer
man. That's
Clowns.
crazy shit. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Yeah. So I will give it so far. So far, I'll give it like 3.5. Like I feel like it's gonna get good like after a while, cause
Out of
right
what, 5?
out of 5. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like if you watch it more, I think it's gonna get better. Cause there are times
Yeah.
where like shows are slow as fuck. They drag
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
they drag it, but
Well,
they get really good around. They get really good after a while. They get really good after a
yeah,
while.
Yeah.
that's how you make a good show. Because if like you poorly rush to right away to the action, it's gonna get boring. So yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
But
I think
overall,
that's
I
yeah.
like the story. I like how it's very interesting story, and it's
Mm.
it's
So,
I will like I'll see what it is. If I have time to watch the rest of the episodes, I will do it. I will do
mhm.
it. Like try like I'll try to see because I want to see how things go out.
How it ends?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So basically, yeah.
Okay.
So
Hmm. Yeah.
whose turn was it to
Um,
to do the anime?
you
I
want
think
to
it was
go,
more.
Fabian?
I guess.
I thought it was Morgan's next, but
Was it Morgan?
I don't fucking know. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
we could do
Fabian can go next.
Fabian could
Yeah.
go next. then you Morgan, then I go last.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Did it? Well, you already went, but like, I guess it recycles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember last podcast? I decided to postpone Blue Gender, and
Yeah.
Omar took my place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So yeah,
yeah, let's just keep going with Fabian.
Yeah. So Fabian, any animes you think
yeah.
we should watch?
I mean, I'll think about it. I guess it'll be a surprise for the next podcast.
Sure,
It's gonna
All
that's
right.
fine
yeah.
with me.
I will give you. Let's see here. So let's.
Well, I mean, I can think about it tonight, and then tomorrow, like, we can talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, just make
Cool.
just make sure you don't waste so much time on it because I don't want like. Cause I want to give like Morgan and Augie the time to
We got 2
Cool.
weeks. We'll be fine.
Yeah, and also let me know what streaming service it. I mean, if it's on Tubi or Netflix or some
Don't
stuff
worry.
like that. So yeah.
We'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so
All right.
we'll let you know.
Social media time.
Yeah, social media time. All right, guys. So all right. So for your host, me, my social media for Twitter is at Tails the Fox 2011, and then for my Instagram is at Tails the Fox 2013. All right, and you, Morgan?
Mine is okay. So my Twitter is at Morgan Mills 1994. I'm on Twitch right now, which is Morgan twitch.tv/Miss Morgan Mills. I linked it in my Discord channel. We can link it in the fucking YouTube video another day. And that's
Um.
pretty much
Oh.
it for me. That's safe for work. So there you go.
I'm on Instagram and Twitter at _Fabu Fabi _, and that's
I'll
pretty much
check
it.
for you. Yep, you're right on Twitter. Yeah.
I'm on Augustin Garcia on Facebook and Augustin Garcia on Instagram. So you look me up there, guys.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So all right. So final words before we leave off. All right. So well so we dealt with so it was yeah, so right now like we're still dealing with the whole whole the whole so you know what the whole sickness that's going on still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I recommend everyone although things have recommend everyone else to be safe. You know,
Mhm.
wear your face mask. If you're sick, stay home. Wash your hands. Do social distancing. Do social distancing. All that stuff, and always take care of one another. And also since like the protests and all that are, I don't know, they're still going. They're not going as much, but if you're gonna go out for a protest, please make sure to stay safe.
Mhm.
Be sure to stay safe because there's a lot of violence going on and stuff.
Mhm.
Like just please stay safe. And watch out for watch out when you're protesting. So please be safe when you're protesting and stuff. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
So I
Yep.
yeah. So basically, just take care of each other, guys. All right. And
Yep.
we'll see each. We'll figure out when Fabian's gonna announce his anime
All right.
because I'm very
Let me know, guys.
yeah, I'm very interested what he was gonna bring up.
All right. Me too.
I'm very interested. I'm very interested what he's gonna bring up. What about you, Morgan?
I'm kind of excited to see what Fabian chooses. At the same time, I'm very scared.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, because it can be like really extreme or like really just nonchalant. So you never know.
Yeah.
I really want to see. I really want to see. I really want to see. So yeah. So we'll end it here today.
All right.
So guys, so take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.